Hello there once again and welcome back to another event in the Amateur Marble Association's inaugural tournament. This is event number 7 out of 8, meaning we are really getting down to the thick of things with just 2 events to go. Before we jump in, let's take one quick look at the leaderboard here, and we are seeing that Whiteout and Rainforest are tied for first. Frostbite, Locust, and Typhoon all within 10 points, meaning any of those 5 could end up on the top of the table after this event, despite Whiteout's dominance so far. So let's take a look at what this 7th event will be, and it will be the Pool Plunge. This is an event that sees our marbles starting on the top of a diving board before jumping into a pool and attempting to swim to the finish as quickly as they can, with the top 2 marbles in each race moving on. So, jumping right into our first heat, we have Spearmint, Splatter, Paladin, and Honeycomb, all looking to see what they can do. And off they go. It will be Paladin and Honeycomb off to a quick lead, but I think Splatter ends up taking it. Yes, Honeycomb getting out quickly off that dive, but just veers off to the side too much. Meanwhile, Splatter, taking a much straighter line, will tuck in there behind Paladin, who was in the lead the entire time, and those two will move on. Heading now into our second heat, we will see Mallard, Typhoon, Locust, and Rose all going head to head. Who will take those next 2 spots in the semi-finals? We're going to find out right now, as a very, very nice dive there from Typhoon, taking the lead right out of the gate, and Locust will pick up second place, though not without Rose putting up a close fight. Typhoon and Locust moving on as we now get into our third heat. This one between Milky Way, Rainforest, Amber, and Whiteout. Some heavy hitters competing in this heat, and they're off to a quick start there. Amber falls behind quickly, while Rainforest and Milky Way will move on. Milky Way just barely inching out Whiteout, who, as you saw there, had the lead early on, only for Milky Way to just barely get over the line in second place, moving on with Rainforest. And taking a look now at our final heat, we have Macaw, Frostbite, Ripple, and Martian, all looking to claim those last 2 spots in the next round, but who will take it? Off they go there, and it will be Frostbite out quick, but Martian takes the lead, only for Ripple to bump Frostbite, carrying both of them ahead to the next round. Look at this, after the dive it was Frostbite until Martian bumps out, and then Ripple, getting in Frostbite's slipstream, is able to carry both of them to the end, pushing Frostbite over the line. In our first semi-final, we have Rainforest, Ripple, Splatter, and Locust, all looking to move on to that final race. And they're off here. It will be Rainforest out to a quick lead, and another good come from behind from Ripple. Ripple unable to get a good dive once again, but just getting around Splatter will be able to take second place. Moving on just barely there, but another really nice comeback. And here we have it, our final round in the semi-finals. It will be Milky Way, Frostbite, Paladin, and Typhoon. Which 2 will move on here? And they're off, everyone diving in, and it's going to be an even fight for first and second. Milky Way and Paladin, not much separating them, but Frostbite and Typhoon definitely fall too far behind. Milky Way coming out quickly, but Paladin gonna catch right up. It will be Milky Way just barely taking it, but Paladin will move on as well. And here we have it, the final race here between Paladin, Rainforest, Milky Way, and Ripple. Rainforest and Milky Way high up on the tables. This could shake things up, and both of them are off to a quick lead. Who will it be? It will be Milky Way taking away the win. So close there between all 4 competitors. Ripple starting off slow as per usual, but this time won't come back. And that's an incredibly close finish. Look at that, only a sliver of white behind Milky Way, while Rainforest is still touching the line, and Ripple also finishing just barely behind Paladin. You could not ask for a closer finish, but it will be Milky Way in first, and we'll take a look what that does to the leaderboard. Rainforest jumping up into the lead, while Milky Way jumps up into third. A huge shakeup, as for the first time since the very first event, Whiteout will not be on top of the table. Additionally, Ripple makes its way comfortably back into the top 8, while Macaw and Honeycomb drop back down thanks to Paladin and Splatter picking up some points. So that'll do it for another event, and what an event it was, completely shifting that leaderboard with just one event to go. If that doesn't have you wanting to stay tuned for the final event, I don't know what will, but for now you'll have to wait as this is where we leave it off. Thank you for watching, and good night.